Hello, this is Neil Abadi, student in Professor Lipuma's English 352 summer section. I am doing this presentation on our wiki proposal. The topic I chose was that of computer recycling and the importance of data security. The reason I chose this topic is it is something that is I think not on everyone's mind necessarily when they go to get rid of a computer. What exactly happens to it and what's the best way to dispose of everything in a green fashion. And then on top of that, why they need to think about the importance of data security on top of the environmental issues. So that is the topic that I chose. Moving forward, when I decided to choose this topic, our guidelines were we needed to pick a green issue on Wikipedia. So I thought, what better than computer recycling? And we needed to go through Wiki and make sure that it was something that needed improvement, did not exist, or was not complete. And then we needed to choose where we were going to focus our expansion, or which article we were going to create a new one on. So in looking through, it worked out for me that the computer recycling section did not have an information security section associated with it. So I went ahead and I did some research. I actually have met with a computer recycler in the past, but I will get to that shortly. As we continue on, when I got to the original wiki page, there was nothing about data security. Everything about going green and matching, ensuring you recycle all the hazardous materials and monitors and that sort of thing, but nothing about what happens to your data if you leave it at one of the recommended methods of recycling here. So I thought it was a good opportunity to expand the Wikipedia and continue building on Wikipedia and improving their encyclopedia. If you look next at the previous content, I just have an example of what was there. They covered everything, you know, donations, different programs, and how it works actually in each of the regions. Donations was a good one that offered a tax benefit to those who donate their computers to programs enrolled in the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's program. And but there was still nothing on data security. Now I found that I've worked in both small environment and large environment. And in large environment, everyone knows that you need to properly dispose of your data. There are guidelines, there are federal regulations, there are rules. If you're in the healthcare, there's the HIPAA. So the big guys know, but do the small guys know? Do the mom and pop shop who run their accounting business off their home computer know that, okay, I deleted everything, I'm just going to throw it out? But I mean, realistically, if someone really wanted to, they know that they could drive by, pick that up off the side of the street, and recover that data. So I went through and researched some options in data security at end-of-life hardware. So I went ahead and I added some new content. Let me go ahead and pull up the actual wiki article so you can get a good view. So as you can see in this section over here, I added section 4, which is data security and computer recycling. And if you go down, I more or less summarize everything that you need to know about computer security, just in a brief tidbit, basically going through each of the large regulations, and I created wiki links here so that people can click through and do good wiki fashion. Then I also included a reasons to destroy and recycle securely section, and that basically goes through and shows why people really should look into a secure way to recycle their computers. I'm not saying to just destroy the hard drive, throw it in your trash, don't let anyone know. We still want to stick with the green mentality here. So there are a couple different places that you can find information. We found out that a security breach of a single customer record can range from $90 to $305 per customer record. And that was, I created a wiki reference here, and that was actually a link directly from the idtheftcenter.org, and you can click there and follow it through. And then I summarized how to securely recycle, following not only the federal EPA and the local DEP regulations. There's also an association called the National Association for Information Destruction. And that association is actually a very well accepted association for corporations who specialize in end-of-life hardware destruction. I listed a company here called Back Through the Future. They are based out of New Jersey, but they are a nationwide handler. And I went through their process, and they advertise on their site constantly how green they are, that they meet all of the EPA and DEP federal regulations, as well as they are a NAID certified corporation. They handle everything securely. I made a list here of exactly how they go through their process, and I actually got to see this firsthand. I spoke with them about their process, and I did the research to find out exactly if there were any green, secure, end-of-life hardware handlers, and this is what I found. They also provided an external link to a YouTube video that is an example of their hard drive shredding process. So that's what I've come up with. Now, when it comes to exactly why this is important information, like I said in the beginning, the mom and pop dentist shop or the dentist who does his accounting or keeps patient records on the secretary's computer instead of the secure computer in the back, when he throws this out, he really needs to be careful with this sort of thing, and really needs to make sure that everything is done appropriately. And just because you're done with the computer does not mean that the data is securely off of that. It's a huge misconception for non-technical people. I asked my uncle, who runs a liquor store, if he keeps any credit card data on site, and he said no, but he said he knows people who do, and they've simply thrown out their computers on the front curb, and obviously there's data there that could be picked up and taken. So the amount of work put in for this project was I did an extensive amount of research on the front end, on the web. I met with Back Through the Future in person. I got to see their site, and I think it's a valuable piece of data to have on the computer recycling section of Wiki, so that people are aware that this is a serious concern while they're trying to go green. They don't need to give up on their security just to go green. So I believe this overall improves Wiki, as well as gives good information for people looking to recycle their computers in a green fashion. Thank you very much. Again, this is Neil Abady's presentation for English 352. Have a good summer.